Good day, everyone. We're getting close to the end of the month of June. Time goes fast, and we really have to enter into and enjoy these beautiful days of summer. And with that, I wanted to share a story that I heard on the National Public Radio entitled, Inmates Are Amazed on Coming Home After Years in Prison, the joy that they experienced. And it's a story about Lee Horton and his brother Dennis. They were convicted of robbery and murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. They always maintained their innocence, and finally this past few months ago, the judge granted clemency. And they reflected on being in prison for so many years. They said that the first thing that they were aware of when they walked out the door and sat in the car, that they were always handcuffed, and that they were no longer handcuffed. Every time they were transported someplace, they had the handcuffs on. And that moment right there was the most emotional time that they had. Even when they were told the governor had signed the papers, it didn't set in until they were in the car and didn't experience those handcuffs. They said, when you take away everything, everything becomes beautiful to you. What a great thought for us. They said when we went to the DMV to get our licenses back, my brother and I stood in line for 2.5 hours and we heard all the bad things about the DMV. We had the most beautiful time. And all the people were looking at us because we were smiling and we were laughing, and they couldn't understand why we were so happy. And it was just being in that line was a beautiful thing. He said, I was in awe of everything around me. What a challenge for us. I was in awe of everything around me. It's like my mind was just heightened to every small nuance, just to be able to look out of a window, just to walk down a street and just inhale the fresh air, just to see people interacting. It woke something up in me, something that I don't know if I died or if I went to sleep. And then he said, I've been having epiphanies every single day since I was released. He said, one of my morning rituals every morning is I send a message of good morning, good morning, good morning, have a nice day to every one of my 42 contacts. And they're like, how long can he keep doing this? But they don't understand. I was deprived. And now it's like I've been released and I've been reborn into a better day, into a new day. Like the person I was no longer exists. I've stepped through the looking glass onto the other side, and everything is beautiful. What a challenge for all of us. We might not have been in prison, but certainly at times we've been imprisoned by sickness or illness, loss, disappointment, unemployment. And when we come through that, how grateful are we? How grateful are we? Does everything become beautiful to us? When things are taken away, do we appreciate things more? Can we walk into the DMV, which most of us hate, and just find everything to be beautiful? Can we be in awe of everything around us, especially in this beautiful weather with the flowers and the green grass and the nice breeze? How about the epiphanies that we have every day? We should have at least 3 or 4 epiphanies every day of how beautiful the world can be, to be positive and joy-filled. So just a quick message as we come to the end of the month of June and look forward to the 4th of July and some wonderful hot summer days. Enjoy, everyone, and let us be grateful that we've come through this COVID in the best way possible. Take care.